best days on the best music for your ears. My one and only station.
Welcome back to South Coast Radio, where we love celebrating homegrown talent and authentic music that moves the soul. Joining us today is a familiar face, or rather a familiar voice, Clinton Viljoen, an incredibly talented R&B artist whose sound blends smooth soul with deep emotion and spiritual honesty. You might remember when we last chatted about his single called Waiting, and today he's back with a brand new two-track release titled Human Dual Essence, which is officially out since 24th of October. Clinton, welcome back to the show. It's always great to have you here.
Thank you, Ryan, and the South Coast Radio listeners for having me on the show. It's always great to be here.
Awesome, Clinton. Glad to have you with us once again. So let's start with this new release called Human Dual Essence. The title alone already sounds powerful and layered. What inspired this project, and what message were you hoping to share through it?
So this song has been on my heart for some time already, and seeing and in my industry, we get to see and meet a lot of people, like new people, and just building platforms, from whether it be business platform, and opportunities, like for future projects and stuff like that. And I often came across, I love reading people, so like certain mannerisms and how people go about their daily lives, and you often find that that people go through the most, they go through the most where other people don't even, or even people close to them are not aware that they're facing something, whether it be a mental challenge, or just something. Sometimes people can't get across, they can't get the message across to the next person to tell them,
Yes,
please, you've reached a certain line that you're not supposed to cross with me. And it all comes down to personal stuff, as to how we perceive each other, and it's always to extend the hand and lend a helping hand where you can, because I believe not, we are only on this earth for a certain amount of time.
True.
And we need to do good, in a world that is crazy out there. Really, people are so, like depression, people are, money is the biggest problem, to some, people's fall, and because they fixated so much on the worldly, or should I say, the materialistic things, or like side of things.
Yes.
That forget to be human, and they forget to actually enjoy what's in front of them. So
Okay, so there's a strong spiritual layer to your music, especially in the gospel remix. How do faith and creativity connect for you when you're writing and producing songs like Human Dual Essence?
I would say, I think for long, and a friend of mine also, he mentioned this now the other day, that even the likes of BB and CC Winans, when the two of them had the stint, should I say, as a duo, brother and sister. Uh-huh. So the message was clear, at the end of the day. They didn't use God's name in the songs or even as much as they would, but the thing is the message always just came across. And I think, I'm hoping, with me, God is in everything. I've realized, this a long time ago, that you cannot do anything without if God is not in it, rather leave what you are doing, or
Yeah.
it won't be successful. So for me, I think that's the message that I want to get across, in terms of, because the gospel remix of it just brings a different side of the song where you get to listen to all the lyrics.
Yeah.
And sometimes instrumentation can be a problem for the way certain people listen to a song. Some people like the drums, and some people might not like what's going on in that song. But the gospel one is by far my favorite version of the two, to be honest.
Awesome.
And I would pose a challenge there to all the South Coast radio listeners to see which one is their their favorite one. So
Awesome. Yes.
the gospel one resonates with me on another level,
Yeah.
on a higher level. Yes. So I'm hoping that would be the same for the listeners.
Great stuff. And I love that this project seems to reach both R&B lovers and those drawn to gospel and soul. Was
Yes.
was that intentionally from the start to bridge those worlds?
I have a very, how can I say, a very talented and very, this guy just amazes me. Our producer by the name of Kinetic Torch.
Yes, yes.
So this was the kind of a gift, this was like an element of surprise. The gospel version was the element of surprise while we were busy working all the time
Yeah.
on the original one. Kinetic Torch came from another angle, and he said to me, Clinton, I don't know how you're gonna, but please just listen, just hear how, if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, no problem. And he played it for me, and I was instantly blown away
Yeah.
by what he did to the song, and just big ups to him, and thank God that it came out the way it sounded, because a lot of people already gave me so much feedback, and they said to me, Clinton, this song, it really relates, like I can relate to a lot of what you're singing here, and
Yeah.
also, I think with the gospel mix, with the gospel version, it comes out much stronger that, us men, and not just men, but because it's Mental Health Awareness Month,
Yeah.
I think also just came in at the right time, but across the board, men and women, everyone goes through so many things, and the song is just a message of hope and just letting everybody know that it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
And don't be too hard on yourself, and just keep your head up. There's light at the end of the tunnel. We should try and build each other up than break each other down, and respect each other's boundaries, because I think that is out the window a long time ago, where people don't respect each other's boundaries no more, and just expect them to be there and to have it done, and to you're the fixer, so you should be okay. Because I grew up, I just have to, just come right, man. What's wrong with you? Nah. now you may be, now you may be struggling with something, and you don't know how to say it, or you don't know how to express your feelings.
Yeah.
But we weren't even that, my generation, we weren't given that scope, to
Yeah.
heal, or to have somebody to talk to, or whatever.
Yeah.
You just had to come right, or you was thrown with a pot or something like that, or whichever.
True.
So that is the message of the song, and I hope it eats everybody, a certain way that it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really awesome stuff, Clinton. And as you just mentioned before, that you've worked with Kinetic Torch on productions, you also worked with Tanswell on the guitar for this project. What was it like collaborating with them, and how did their input shape the final sound?
Okay, so if I come back to Kinetic Torch,
Yeah.
so um, I'm so blessed to have him, being a part of our sleek productions team. As y'all know already, that I co-own a record label called Sleek Productions with my partner Samantha Bosch,
Okay.
and we when we got Kinetic Torch on board, in the beginning things are a bit out of place, whatever, because you're starting to know someone, and to I can just say that I've been so blessed by by hearing and seeing the amazing work that Kinetic Torch is doing. He also has an EP out. Please
Okay.
go also check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He's an artist as well. This boy be bringing fire. Be bringing fire on another level.
Wow.
And with having him every day at the studio is just a blessing, because you know what you're gonna get. Your eyebrows are gonna raise, your eyes are gonna open, and your ears are gonna be absolutely blown away. So that is Kinetic Torch for you. And coming to Tanswell Nero is one of my favorite guitarists, if not my favorite guitarist. I just when you hear a certain playing style,
Yes.
that the artists bring, and I got so drawn to it, the fact that it's always when I perform with Tanswell, even on a live performance, and we are on
Yeah.
stage, and I sometimes get lost with in the moment, because he's next to me, or and he's just vibing, and I'm just hearing all these amazing chords that he plays, and how he speaks through that guitar. And he's an amazing songwriter. He sings as well. Tanswell is just amazing. We've worked together on previous projects, like his previous project, I think his album. It's a song called "Be My Valentine,"
Okay.
or like Valentine, or something like that. And you could please go check that out as well. Tanswell Nero,
Definitely.
Clinton Viljoen. So I feature on that album. So it just came so natural, not having to look far or beyond or whatever. Tanswell was just a perfect fit for the song, because all my stuff, I sent it to him to just let him listen to it. And yeah, man, what a blessing! What a blessing it is to work with these gents.
It's really awesome stuff, Clinton. And so the production feels both emotional and cinematic. How do you usually approach creating that balance between vocal intimacy and big, powerful soundscapes?
I okay, so Tanswell plays. Okay, so Tanswell plays the electric guitar on it. I play the acoustic on the song. So I think
Yeah.
it starts with what I hear in my head, or what goes on in my head. I like to have my guitar with me, and if I hear something, I just put it down,
Yeah.
on or I would sit with Kinetic Torch, and we'd be listening to something, and then he just tells me, "Clinton, come, let's put that down."
Yeah.
And then I think it started with a tune first, with a melody,
Uh-huh.
and for me the lyrics always comes afterwards. And it was initially made for another song.
Okay.
if I could put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was initially meant for another song or like another message, but
Okay.
I just felt like, now this for me felt suitable.
Yeah.
They would definitely go together. And yeah, I would say just by picking the guitar, just playing certain notes, whatever, that is how it came together for me. And that's how the two gel, the lyrics and the melody.
Melody, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now when people listen to Human Dual Essence, what do you hope they take away from it, and not just musically but also emotionally or spiritually?
I hope that they would kind of like pump their chest, like hit their chest and saying, I was born to succeed.
Yeah.
I wasn't born to fail. And I matter. And I will always come out on top. I will always, keep my mind focused
Yeah.
on the things that's going to bring me joy, the things that's going to bring me happiness, the things that's going to bring me contentment
Yeah.
of where they see themselves in life going, where they're heading in life.
Yeah.
So I hope that they can take that message from it, that anything you put your mind to, you can achieve.
Definitely.
And I know sometimes, it is sometimes easier said than done.
True,
But
yes.
if you really just have to, if you literally just have to step outside your comfort zone,
Yeah.
just try that and step outside your comfort zone. Do something different, because I believe if you do the same things, you get the same results.
Yeah.
If you do it the same way, you'll get the same results. But just tweak it a bit in seeing yourself, the individual, because you have to be strong for yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love someone else. You have to motivate yourself before you can be a motivation to someone else.
True.
You have to be strong for yourself,
Yeah.
so you can be strong for where that will become your family,
Yeah.
or it will become your family, or it will become, for whoever you placed in your life, or whatever, or that you're doing it for.
Yeah.
If you're doing it for yourself, that's always a good start. Start with yourself.
Yes, that's true.
And I'm hoping the message, can come across to people.
And then also, you've always been open about life's ups and downs through your music. How has writing songs like this helped you navigate your own journey of faith and growth?
I think for me, it has always been okay. I think I'm gonna, if I'm gonna play so much gigs, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make a lot of money and be this, I'm gonna be, chase money. Which should be the other case.
Yeah.
It should be the other way around. Money should chase you.
Chase you, that's right.
Whatever impact you make as an individual, always try. And I know it is hard, because we put so much good out in the world, and sometimes we just never seem to get that recognition or whatever, or if doors close in your face and people say no to you, I think that is, for me, that's always a plus.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I would see it as a negative. If somebody, cancelled me, or somebody um, said no to me, or if I didn't make it in this competition,
Yeah.
it came to an end. But there's always, I believe, there's a story. There's always something. There's a greater good for what you are going through, and I
True.
believe
Yeah.
that um, by starting to acknowledge that there's always a lot of people out there that is better than you. There's some people that's gonna do things different than you.
Yeah.
There's other people that always gonna challenge you. But one thing that will never ever happen is they will never be you.
Yeah.
They can never be you, or you can never be them. So you need to always start with yourself, and you are special on another level because God made you different. Everybody's different, and
True. That's
once you
right.
can accept it, and once you run with it, I believe it can direct your path into making better decisions,
Exactly.
in making, just overall, just bettering yourself at the end of the day. Because I say thank you to the people that said no to me. I just want to send a shout out to all of y'all that said no to me, to Clinton Viljoen.
That's
because because it is just as simple as that, man. It is in the simplicity of it.
true. And it also comes as inspiration as well. I mean, where one door closes, another door opens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Awesome. And so it's been inspiring watching your sound evolve from waiting to now human dual essence. How do you feel you've grown as an artist in these past few months?
Okay, I would say I would think my writing ability definitely um, improved. The sound is something that I'm not so quite pedantic on. I am somebody who don't want to be um, restricted when it comes to genres. I basically
Yes,
just want to have like like
multiple.
a neutral genre. Anything that sounds good to me, or anything that hits that frequency
Yeah,
that makes you feel a certain way. I think I want to focus more on those things that pulls the heartstrings, that uplifts you,
yeah,
that don't bring sadness. I think that is the kind of sound, I would say, message and frequency I want to move in, and overall feel good music.
yeah.
Feel good music. So I think, yeah, the sounds are getting better, um, and and the writing ability is getting better because you gotta be in it. Everything that you put on that paper,
Yeah.
you gotta be in it, present.
That's really awesome stuff, Clinton. And before we wrap up, can you tell our listeners where they can find Human Dual Essence and follow your musical journey online?
Okay, thank you that you asked me that. Yeah, so the listeners, you can check me out, or you can get the song. You can get it on Spotify, all digital platforms, Spotify, YouTube. We're busy with shooting some reels, for the song, in potentially, hopefully, a music video. But for now, we just feeling how which way to navigate this project, because yeah, a lot of people say it needs a video,
Yeah,
and yeah, they can just get it on all digital platforms, like I said, your Apple Music, Spotify, and I also posted on my social. So if they would be so kind to please like and share, because it's nice to view content, but
Yeah.
if you like someone or whatever or like the content that they put out, I think they need to be sharing it as well, because then, word of mouth is the best marketing tool.
True.
So I'll be posting it on my socials as well, Clinton Viljoen. Clinton Viljoen on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah, basically those are the platforms that I post my stuff, and I would also every day just keep on posting about the song Human.
Really,
That's it.
really awesome stuff, Clinton. And to the listeners, that was Clinton Viljoen sharing the heart and humanity behind his latest release called Human Dual Essence. You can find it on all online social platforms, online streaming platforms, as he's mentioned, digital platforms. So make sure you check it out, whether you're in the mood for soulful R&B or an uplifting gospel touch. So you can check it out. And also to Clinton, once again, thank you for joining us again. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. We wish you all the best with this incredible new project.
Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it, and thank you so much to the South Coast radio listeners, and thank you for always supporting our music. And this is, I'm so proud, because this is original music, and
true.
for long I've been a cover artist, in doing cover songs and this and that. But that's always, having receiving all the love, and the well wishes, really, gives us the platform and the ability to want to create more, because we were born to create and to be a difference on this earth. And thank you so much to you guys, man, the team at South Coast Radio. Much love and always respect, man.
Awesome. And as I mentioned, it's always a privilege and an honor to have you with us, Clinton. And to the listeners, thank you for tuning into this awesome session. So we are going to be playing the song Human. We're going to be playing the gospel mix right now, by the way. So we're going to head into the gospel mix, and then we will be playing the other version as well, probably in the course of today. And you guys can have a listen to both. As Clinton said, you can have a listen and see which one you like best. But I think I'm also leaning to the gospel one for some reason. So awesome stuff, guys. Stay tuned. And here it comes, Human, the gospel mix by Clinton Viljoen. You guys enjoy, and I will see you in a moment.
Best days are the best music for your ears. My one and only station.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is South Coast Radio.